Okay, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And boy, hello guys. It has been a while, hasn't it, since I've made some good old Neverwinter content. Now, believe it or not, I do continue to dabble in a lot of these console MMORPGs all the time. It's just that there's not too many things that make me happy with currently the state of any of these games. Neverwinter, I've spoken on my unhappinesses with it a billion times on what bothers me with this. I don't like the way its endgame goes, which is an interesting thing what we're going to talk about with Neverwinter's latest update today. Terra, we don't know the future of that at all. Skyforge is a very self-explanatory, pay-to-win, crazy issue. And, just the MMOs on console, they're not really in a hot spot. But, I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware of that. You're not crazy. That's one reason I try to keep things, fresh on the channel with RPG and action RPG games to fill in the gaps of why, there's no console MMO stuff going on. But anyway, what I wanted to talk today about was Neverwinter's latest update, Dragon Slayer. Because, contrary to the belief about, how I feel about Neverwinter, Dragon Slayer should have been the update or expansion, whichever you want to call it, that did the trick for me. And you want to know why? Well, let's rewind back to 2016, 2017, where I first told everybody I was going to take a step back from Neverwinter and not play it much like that anymore. My biggest complaint was, and I quote, the game's endgame structure and how endgame functioned in Neverwinter. I did not like the whole daily questing system and stuff like that, the different episodes with the expansions. Like, the way Neverwinter's endgame was weird. Me personally, I am a guy who likes to go in, farm dungeons, grind my endgame gear, and get through my story progression. Neverwinter has a very strange endgame system where you had to take on daily quests, earn all these boons, do all kinds of extra crazy steps and everything like that, which it's fine. Some people are okay with that system. I'm not trying to knock that. I'm not here to knock that. But Dragon Slayer was one of the first updates that actually did what I asked. It added new dungeons, new gear. You go to farm those dungeons to get that gear. Nice, simple, plain. Just how how I wanted things. With Dragon Slayer, there's all kinds of different elemental modifiers you could put on the fights. There was all kinds of different things you could do. I was like, man, this is the update I've been asking for. Not to mention, the gear seemed pretty easily grindable until I got in depth into the update and started to look at things, and I noticed one little problem. Now, I don't think this problem is new to Neverwinter. I'm sure they've done this before with gearing and stuff like that, but this is going to be something that's going to bother me, and I'm pointing it out my first time here because it happened in an update or an expansion I liked. I'm sure people in the past have probably ranted about this before in previous updates, but I'm going to bring it to you guys' attention now. So here's some of the lovely gear that you can farm from these dragon hunts. These solo 3-man and 5-man dungeons that are based on difficult mechanic filled bosses, which again is awesome. There's different parts that you gotta farm for the gear, no problem with that. My issue is, why are astral diamonds involved in a gear farm? Yeah, Neverwinter. I'm not going to say perfect world anymore. Gearbox. You guys are, a smart dev team. You all have created the Borderlands series. I'm sure you understand people don't like pay-to-win mechanics in their game. And now this isn't me calling Neverwinter, exactly pay-to-win or anything like that. Even though this is kind of in the pay-to-win side because, you can buy Astral Diamonds. You simply, for those who forgot, you take Zen and you exchange it for Astral Diamonds. Or you can do vice versa. You can exchange Astral Diamonds for Zen. Why is a currency that can be bought part of this game's gear grind? Why can we not just farm the dragon pieces for the dragon gear? Whose idea was this, and why was it necessary? And at that, it's 100,000 Astral Diamonds plus the parts you need to farm from the dungeons per gear piece. Why? Now, granted, I'm not going to make a fuss and say, well, Astral Diamonds are hard to earn in the game or anything. They're not hard to earn. Astral Diamonds, especially if you run like dungeons daily and stuff like that, Astral Diamonds are actually pretty easy to earn in Neverwinter. 100,000 a piece is not difficult at all. I'm not going to say it's hard. But my whole thing is, why is this paid currency even involved in a gear farm? Gear makes you more powerful in an MMO. You're putting yourself on that pay-to-win line for no reason. This doesn't need to be there. This doesn't need to be a part of it. There are so many other parts and, currency pieces that you already have involved with this gear farm. There are 3 or 4 other parts that you have to farm to get these pieces. Why were those parts not enough? Why did Astral Diamonds have to be thrown in the mix too? Like these free-to-play games, it's like they just need something there that's going to tempt people to spend money in some way, shape, or form. Because either you don't have the confidence in your current microtransactions or what. Fortnite has proven it time and time again. Cosmetics work. And it seems like every single developer is getting that message, but the MMO devs. And I cannot understand why, for the life of me, that we keep going down this same route with MMORPGs over and over and over again. For what? I would have been satisfied and 100% ready to return to Neverwinter thanks to this patch if it weren't for that one simple thing. Now, granted, I'm going to dive in it and play it a little bit here from time to time. But, I would have been fully ready to dedicate myself, and just play this game more and say, hey, there's finally an update style that I like in here. I'm enjoying this. It's a simple dungeon farm gear grind style of update. But nope. They just had to throw some type of weird pay-to-win like element in there. And that spoils it for me. I can't stand that. And hopefully Gearbox sucking in Perfect World, hopefully they finally actually sit down one day and take a look at this game and get rid of some of this crap. Because my only hope when it comes to Gearbox is, these guys, they're the makers of Borderlands. They know how loot games and, stuff of this style should be. Maybe they will see and change things around in the future. And if Neverwinter, has done things like this in previous patches, which I believe they have, I think I've heard something about this before. Like, I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up late, but this just, it was an update I was really excited about. And it truly pissed me off. I don't know, guys. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this. Have you played the Dragon Slayer update on Neverwinter? If so, how are you liking it? Let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.